This is a Twilight Zone clock, and I've now replaced the lamps in the rotten dog board with incandescent lamps, because I think that incandescent lamps have a better dispersion and color pattern than you can get out of any LED situation. The problem, of course, is the heat that they generate. So the solution that I implemented is to turn the clock completely off, including the optos, unless it's been used in the last 3 minutes. So if you're in a game, you'll hit the clock target somewhere in that game, and that will cause the clock to come alive. And I've also wired the lamps up to independent circuits to try and figure out what was the intent of the original designers to have each of the quadrants illuminate separately with rows and columns. So in normal play, when the clock is not running, you get this glowing pattern, which is kind of very, it's like the clock is a mystery waiting to happen. And every time you hit the clock target, you'll get a flare and you'll get a changing of that glowing pattern. So we go from crisscross to up and down, and then from up and down we go to side to side. Side to side. Now when the clock is moving, the lamps will change intensity, speed, and direction to follow the clock movement. And then of course when the clock stops completely, it goes back to the glowing pattern. If the target is hit during the clock movement, you'll get a little bit of a different effect in that the display will flash for how many times you've hit the target. So let's go into a slow movement. Hit the target, we get a double flash. Hit it again, we'll get a quadruple flash. And again, you get more flashes. So every time you'll hit the clock or the target during this mode, you'll get more activity on the clock. So that is how that behaves.